Hello everybody, my name is MindRaider Wolfie, and welcome to me commentating over COD. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is called Crazy Lunch Monitor. And this just happened today, and it was freaking so weird. If this comes out on Thursday, then it happened on Wednesday, okay? So, this happened on Wednesday. Basically what happened was, the day before that, we sort of left like some wrappers and stuff on the table. Well, let's just go back to like 2 days before this happened, because I don't want to get straight to the thing. So basically there's this lunch monitor, and she always freaking yells at us for like no reason. She always tells us to pick up our trash and stuff. And even though we're gonna do it at the end anyway, she just wants it done already. But basically, you know, everything's fine. Sometimes we get yelled at and stuff, because that's completely normal. Because we would like just play with the water balls, even though you're not supposed to. Even though if you like just like if it bounces on the table, like it goes 1 centimeter up in the air, you're gonna get in trouble, which is so dumb. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I just got a, well, I'm pretty sure my character just got a quad feed, but it wasn't on the, like, kill feed as one, but it was, like, a quad feed. But, yeah, so that happened, and then the day after, we sort of got on her nerves. We were, flipping water balls, but we barely did. We were just, like, flipped the one, and then she was like, "Stop flipping water balls. How many times do I have to tell you today?" And we were like, "You only told us once." She's like, "Don't back talk." And we were like, "We were," and we just said, you just told us." And then she told us a bunch of other stuff like that, and this is when it sort of got out of hand. So basically what happened was, it was this, well, okay, so remember this, we left the trash, and that was only like once. We made like a really big mess once. Okay, so today, or Wednesday, which was today for me, but she basically yelled at everyone she saw. Like, we were all chilling down, and then like no one had a problem or anything. We were just all sitting there talking. She's like, "Okay, I had enough of your crap. You better clean up all this stuff today." And we were like, "Okay, we'll do it at the end." And she's like, "No, you do it when you're done." And my character just, well, the recording just glitched, so don't think I'm a hacker and teleported. The game just glitched, but whatever. And she was just on a rampage. Like, she literally had, it literally looked like she took a Mario Super Power Star, whatever it is, and she ate it, and then she was like, din, 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 like table to table, yelling at everyone for no reason. And it started off with the other table. We're like, okay, we're not doing anything, so we're fine. Started off with the other table. She yells at them for a dude leaving the table and putting his apple on the table, and he had to go, he was gonna go get something, and he left his apple on the table, and she was like, "You guys are leaving garbage everywhere," and she was like that, and then she picked up the apple and threw it out, and he went to go talk to her, and then she was like, "Well, you shouldn't have left it there." He's like, "I went to go do something. You can't just take my food, throw it out." She's like, "Yes, I can. It's my table." And then he was like, "No, it's actually the school's table." And I don't know what happened after that, because that's all I heard. And basically, she then came to our table. There was one wrapper. One. You could barely even notice it if you were looking from a far distance. One wrapper. And we were gonna clean it up, because it's not like we weren't gonna clean it up. And she goes, "Whose wrapper is this?" And then she looks at my friend Elos, and she's like, "Weren't you sitting over there?" He's like, "Yeah, but that's not my wrapper." And then she's like, "Well, you were sitting over there, so it has to be yours." And he's like, "No, it's not my wrapper. My wrapper's right here in my lunchbox." And then he took it out, and she was like, "You're being disrespectful. Go to the main office." And we were all like, whoa, you can't just send him to the main office. She's like, "Yes, I can, and I can send you too." And we were like, We didn't even do anything. He just said that his wrapper was in his lunchbox, and that you had a mistake of that it was his wrapper. And then she just sent him to the principal's, and then he came back later, but like that was like later, and so like later after that, this 8th grader stood up, said something. She's like, sit down, and like every time, like I'll lean over my seat, and she'll be like, find your seat, and then I'll just think in my head, I did find it, I'm right on top of it, but I didn't say it. So basically, we were just all sitting there. He came back. He said he told the principal what happened, and she said, oh, we'll just come back then. And yeah, that's basically it. But then she started yelling at every other person that came in their path. Like one person, one time there was cucumbers on the floor. I guess she just blames greenhouse for everything, because you know it's always greenhouse. Because she's like, oh, there was cucumbers all on the floor yesterday, and it wasn't there when the Blue House went, and we were in wait, what city was that? And she's like, oh, it wasn't there when Blue House went, and she didn't even. It's like, yeah, it wasn't there when Blue House went, and we're before Blue House. And the only people after Blue House is the last people, which is Red House, and somehow we get blamed for something that wasn't even there during our period. And anytime we go somewhere and we leave one thing, she takes it and throws it out. It's like, you can't even do that. Like one time, I wasn't even done with my food, and when I came back, it was just gone. I'm like, what happened? And they're like, oh, she took your food and threw it out. I'm like, wow. And there was like half a bag left as well. And that was that. I mean, it's $1. I'm not gonna get over like a big giant tantrum over $1, but still, it's my food. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If anything else crazy happens or something really weird happens, I'll tell it to you guys. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and peace.